Your personal brand is everything. Hey, this is Anton Gunn. There's one thing that you have that I understand is the most important thing when it comes to being a leader in an organization, and that is your personal brand. When I say personal brand, I mean, what do you stand for? What are your values? What are the things that if someone says your name, what are the next three words that they say about that person? What do they know you will do above all else or that you will never do? And many times when we get attached to an organization, our personal brand can get lost in the organization's brand. That if the organization does something, it becomes a reflection on us and not the other way around. And so my point to you is your personal brand is everything. When you have a bad personal brand, it will reflect long beyond your current time and space of where you work right now. So one of the best things you can do is to make sure that when it does reflect, that it reflects positively and that you have a good personal brand and that everybody understands who you are, what your values are, what you stand for, and what are your non-negotiables. And so in order to protect your personal brand, there are a few things that you need to do every day. And that is to remain authentic to who you are. If you keep focus on who you are and stop trying to be someone that you're not, or stop trying to become something that other people think you are, then you can protect your personal brand, but always be remaining true. The reason why you want to do that, because in times of crisis, when times get dark, when times get tough, the real you will always come out. So there's no point of pretending to be someone else. Always remain authentic. Always be yourself, because that's who you really are, and that's what your brand is. The second thing you can do is whatever your values are, whatever those 2 or 3 principles that are important to you, you need to make sure everybody knows what your values are. So for me, my first value is service. Service above self. Service is the most important thing. I want to be valuable and useful and in service to other people. That's my spirit. That's what I'm interested in. The second value is an easy one. It's not just about serving people, but my value is empowering people. So empowerment is my second value. How do I use my tools, information, and resources to give you more tools, information, and resources so you can determine your own value, your own legacy, and your own impact in the world? I'm a giver of service and a giver of resources and equipment to help you to be great. That's what these videos are about, to give you things that will help you to be great. And my third value, and this is the most important value in my family, and that is legacy. Legacy is understanding that success without a successor is a failure. And it's up to us to use our gifts, our talents, to leave something for those that come along after us. And the main point of why that's a value to me is because I want to make sure that this information is used by other leaders in perpetuity. Those are my values. But what are yours? What are those things that people, when they hear your name, they know without a doubt that someone is talking about this value? Or when they say this value, like if I was to say honesty, whose name would come into your mind when you hear the term honesty? If I was to use the word always doing the right thing, whose name would come to mind? So I hope it's yours. And so this whole video is focused on protecting your personal brand. So if you want to protect your personal brand, you really got to hone in on your values, and you always got to remain authentic. If you do that, you won't ever have to worry about having a tainted brand anywhere. I want to thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.